Hello guys. On today's video, I want to talk about something that uh, is better for me. Like I have a better development on studies, like on learning, on practicing, like calculus or some exercise lists. And I have this in a time already that it is that I noticed that I study way better at college than I study at home. So in today's video, I want to chat a little bit about that. So yeah, this is something that kind of changed my routine. Like college changed my routine because when I was just in high school, I really never had to study for things. Like I never really put a lot of effort. Of course that I study like a week before, 2, 3 days before the exam. But this isn't like a continuous learning. Like I kind of just there's a right word for this, but I just make what we call in Brazil that it is decoreba, but in English it is decorator. No, it is not. It is decorate. So I literally just do that. I decorate the formulas, the exercise, the way to do it. This is a way to study, but you don't really learn the subject, and this can cause problems in the future. Of course that this will be easier for you um, study later because you already have a base in the subject, but really isn't learning. However, this is not the topic of the video. The topic of the video it is uh, I used it to study mostly at home when I was in high school. However, I noticed that this wasn't going to work well in college because I need 2 hours of focus to really learn something. And here in my house, it is inevitable. You're going to have a lot of distractions. My phone it is there all the time. There is the TV, the my notebook, the comfort of my house. So I just can focus here. I can focus like during a half hour, an hour, like when I really need to do a homework. But it just don't feel the same thing than studying at the library, at the study room. And sometimes I have some videos ago, I just procrastinate and I do nothing. So since I entered at college, I started studying at the library or in studies room where I try to be alone and focus on learning. And honestly, for me, that was a big change. Like studying at college because I noticed that when I stay at college, consequently, I stay more time at college, I stay at the library studying those things. And I knew that I would have to kind of sacrifice my comfort, sacrifice my time to study over there because I knew that, like, if I come back home, I wouldn't study. And I remember that in the first semester, I had the next grade of hours, the of classes. That was I had the whole morning with classes, in the afternoon free. So what did I do was I had the classes in the morning, and on the afternoon I stayed at the library studying, and I make that for the whole semester, and this makes a lot of difference in the final because I was able to get good grades. I was able to learn the basic of calculus. So this really makes me uh, a better student. And I feel that when I am at college, I'm just there for one reason. That it is study, that it is making projects, and consequently, without all those home distractions, makes it easier to focus. So it kind motivates you to study, like it became a obligation. And also, everyone at library study, most of people, so it kind of creates a study environment, and it also helps a lot. And it is something that I already said, but for me, home is too comfortable. It is hard to focus and don't wanting to do another things. So because of that, I really think that it is important you define your environment, like the environment where you study, the environment where you just get some rest, or the place that you get some rest, the place that you study. At library and at the study room, I need to have my own chair, like not my own chair literally, but I always just go there because I just feel that this is a habit. So when I sit there, I know that I am there for study and doing that, not anything else. So that's the thing that I noticed that for me really works. Maybe like for my friend Sergio, he prefers to study at home. He's a home study, and he said that at college he preferred to just play cards with us. He preferred just to have a conversations, those things, and uh, but me, I am the I don't I can just can't do it. I can't study at home. I don't have the habit about studying at home, so I prefer to study at college. Uh, at college, you are going to feel more pressure, but for me, not in a bad way. Like, of course, that a lot of times in the semester you're going to have a lot of things to do. So maybe you can't go out with your friends. You can make something that you like it. But you know that after the exams, after everything go through, uh, everything pass, you will be able to do those things. So this is something that really changed the way that I study, how I study, and when I study. And when I start doing more things like solving exercise lists, reviewing classes, preparing for exam, uh, inevitably, at least you're going to pass through the subject. Of course, that there is some hard subjects, some hard classes, but the chance about you pass through it, you'll be approved. If you solve exercise, if you review, if you prepare for the exam, it is high, you know. So, uh, I really prefer to leave room just for rest, for me to do something that I like it. And if you can focus, like on studying, you can study for long hours, like 2, 3, 4 hours, the hour that you want. Maybe it's not about you, it's where are you studying. So maybe you should try to change the environment, to change the place you're studying. So if you have the opportunity, go to the library, find a quiet place, surround yourself with people that are studying because this motivates you to study. And I guarantee that you might see the difference. So yeah, guys, that's the today's video idea. Something that really changed the way that I studied. That it was staying late at college uh, for studying. But that's it, guys. Thank you so much for watching today's video. See you next time. Bye bye.